Hey, what's going on, Patriots, all the rest of you bastards? I know some of y'all been waiting for me to say that again, so there you go. Now, back to the whole purpose of this video. I know that there's a whole lot of hubbub and fuss and ruckus and all that stuff made over the recent passing of a great man, great soldier, an American fighting man. And, of course, I put out a video addressing some of these issues and started out with some very legitimate issues that were legitimized, and some of you people cannot accept that fact. But I'm not here to continue stirring up the hornet's nest in that area, if you will. There's more pressing issues that we need to be looking at. And I'm not doing this for the sake of some of you people, you know, this old Billy Bob Dippity-Doo, doodah, sumbitch, whatever. That's all I got to say about that crap. However, after I started getting into the video, and of course I was pretty riled up and emotionally and all that other good stuff, I do realize that some of you, or a good many of you, are not aware and were never trained in D&C and some of the traditions. And for me to go out there and, you know, start putting some individuals on blast for their lack of knowledge of proper drill and ceremony, my original intent was to get with some of those individuals individually, privately, and in a nice way, give them some knowledge of proper drill and ceremony. And one individual in particular, I still plan on doing that, and telling him this is, you know, this is the proper way we do things. And, you know, it'd be a good idea if you would consider, you know, reposting using proper D&C procedures. If he doesn't, whatever, who cares, you know. I know some of you, you know, we're trying to do things and show respect for the man. So, yeah, I did kind of go a little overboard, you know, in my heightened emotional state, and taking offense to some of this stuff and whatever. But, you know, hey, what's done is done. But it doesn't have anything to do with me being in the wrong or this, that, and another. That's not the reason I'm recording this video. I've seen that it caused a lot of division, whatnot, stuff like that, and kind of actually got a little off mission, and whenever I started putting individuals on blast, it kind of made this about me, and it's not about me, it's about you. You know, it's about our families, not us, not me. It's about everybody. So, it's kind of unfortunate that some of what I said got misconstrued and twisted and turned around and made it to where I was trying to say stuff I wasn't. So people sitting there coming at me, well, do I have to be a vet? You know, apparently I have to be a veteran or have to have served in order to be a patriot. You calling us fakeriots? No, I'm not calling you fakeriots. You don't have to be a member, or you don't have to be prior service to be a patriot. Not at all. And I've been probably the biggest vocal opponent of this whole veterans versus, you know, civilian thing. We got this crap going on. I don't understand it. You know, veterans have some knowledge and that stuff that could help people that have never served before, that have never received any of that sort of stuff, any sort of training. And vice versa. I'm sure there's a lot of people who've never served that have great knowledge in areas that people who have served don't have. And to me, it definitely, there's a symbiotic relationship that needs to be formed there. You know, there's a little thing called unit cohesion. And even though we're not talking about a unit in traditional military sense here, you know, we need unit cohesion as a nation, as a people. And this whole veteran versus, you know, civilian crap, it's bullshit. So, and there's plenty of civilians that are guilty of this and plenty of veterans that are guilty of this. Although I do understand some of the perspectives that are going on here. I'm not saying I don't understand. I full well understand some of the stances and why people feel the way they do. But at the same time, you know, when it comes to unit cohesion and stuff like that, and just thinking about just basic, you know, tactics, you know, kind of got to get over it. So, and another thing, some things have been brought to my attention that, you know, an individual told me that there's all this, you know, ghost hunt, witch hunt type of crap going on, and talking about chasing rabbits up trees and stuff like that. Well, it's just bullshit. Why the fuck are you going to go out here and start pointing fingers and accusations and saying, you know, you are who you know, this man isn't what he said he is, and blah blah blah, and trying to go doing the witch hunt and doing checks and crap like that. You mean to tell me that a national state of emergency has been issued? We're under WHO pandemic level 6, you know, which the declaration of a national state of emergency kind of backs that up. You've had all these different drills and training exercises going on around the country. And some of you full well know what is entailed in different presidential decision directives and different policies. You know what being under WHO level 6 and in conjunction with a declaration of a state of emergency by the person sitting in the office of presidency, whether you believe his legitimacy or not, fact is he's there and he made that declaration. You mean to tell me that you people are out there engaging in a witch hunt, trying to say this individual was or was not? You're worried about that. And worried about somebody hurting your delicate sensibilities and tossing some sand in your delicate little clitorius to understand the ramifications of those two events. And you want to sit up here and you want to bitch and whine and cry about what somebody said on YouTube. The lights flickered. Or want to go and engage in a witch hunt. What does that say? What does that say about you? What does that say about your particular mission that you're on? What does it say about your objectives? Because apparently, you could give two shits about what's going on in this country, and you just care about your own personal fucking gain. You know, some of you people want to talk around and all these people need to wake up to this and wake up to that and blah, blah, blah. Apparently, you people that are out there conducting activities like this, while we got these circumstances going on around us, you need to wake the fuck up. The biggest reason I pulled that video down was because of those particular things right there, the declaration of a national emergency. There's bigger things you need to be worrying about and preparing for than trivial bullshit on this medium of information called YouTube. Grow the fuck up, and some of you people need to wake the fuck up. I think I've said my piece. Y'all have a good one.